Oh, he been getting
he's
rocked.
struggling.
Oh. Dang.
I don't know, bro.
Oh.
Body shot.
I thought he was about to knock out the
Yeah,
ref.
I was like, nah, he's concussed. Get him out, sir. Get him out.
I love when niggas get knocked into a flashback, yeah. That added to the momentum of his f***ing punch, bro.
Oh my God. No.
Even I'm shocked.
He said, even I'm shocked.
What's good, yo? We back, RTTV.
Gang.
And if it's your first time here, it definitely won't be your last. Make sure you kill, murder, and
Smash
that subscribe button. And we're back with Hajime no Ippo. Or should I just say it's Miyata's story?
Okay.
We overseas with it.
Hajime no Miyata.
Miyata no Ippo.
Miyata no Ippo.
Miyata no Ippo. Oh, that wow.
So Miyata is fighting a world champion kickboxer who is now a boxer, right? And he's not expected to win this one.
Nah.
But we believe our boy
Miyata can save the world.
Go handle this business.
Shit,
Yeah.
Miyata no Ippo, because no Ippo right now. It's just
exactly.
Miyata. Sometimes if you're saying
on,
some
bro.
shit that be going over my koofy.
You got a coochie?
I said
He
koofy, nigga. I said koofy, nigga. It's like coochie, nigga.
There's certain things that you just can't say to Wells. You'll switch on me.
nigga.
That's like when you say shit like that, you're just throwing Wells at alley.
Yeah, you did. You threw me out of
I threw that shit at you.
You threw
Hey,
it you threw it over your coochie, huh?
Oh wow.
You understand?
What?
What is happening right now? What is happening right now, bro?
Episode 40. If you want to watch ahead on our Ippo's reaction, make sure you check out our Patreon, man, where you can catch up to 2 weeks ahead and watch the full uncut reactions. Check it out, patreon.com/RTTV_. Let's do it. A counter to surpass all counters. Episode 40.
I was watching a video, some dude's like, yo, so what would you do if you turn into a girl? He said, yo, the first thing I'm gonna do,
Nah, that's wild, nigga.
he said, I'm getting piped down. I was like, yo, what's good with this nigga?
That's a crazy thing to say.
日本から来たテクニシャン一郎宮田あった兄弟は割れんばかりのジミー・コールだもちろん一郎だ
兄さん
その証拠に今月の成果値
Oh, damn.
What the hell?
You just met this dude, yo.
It's like, yo, all that though?
するぞチャラ
I love how he asked him about Jimmy. He said, yo, Jimmy's powerful. He said, damn, brother, whose side are you on? He just asked you a question about him, yeah?
Let's go, Miyata.
確率30対1とはそういうことだ
30-1. Whoever bet on Miyata. Wait, that means the brother's about to come up crazy, yo.
刃が鋭くなればなるほど自分に降りかかるリスクも加速度を増すあいつ自身100も承知のことだ
And the crazy thing about this fight is that Miyata has to win by knockout. If it gets a decision, they're automatically
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
rig that shit to be like Jimmy won.
That's right.
なりました
Oh,
Oh, he been getting
he's
rocked.
struggling.
やってきたやはり強いジミー宮田そろそろ限界か
Man, Miyata, you're gonna have to counter to surpass all counters.
Yo, Jimmy's a big dude, bro.
Yeah, Jimmy Brawley.
we're broke, little bro.
You better find what street you want to live on, bro.
God damn.
Oh.
Nah, they doing Miyata like this.
Yo, it's all the bait you win, bro. It's gonna
Miyata's gonna win, bro. He's gonna win by knockout.
あの一郎がここまで一方的にやられるなんて
Yeah, it's time for the counter.
Your boy is tired.
It's like he's charging that shit. His punch is so hard that even in defense you feel it. Oh shit.
I don't know, bro.
That added to the momentum of his fucking punch, bro.
Launched him, dog.
Yo,
KO.
Miyata.
宮田ピクリとも動かない。この段は決定的か。おお、脳震盪を起こしてますよ。危険です。
That's a tough day at the office. He's getting up.
Yeah, his father used to let Miyata fight even after he's fucked up. So at this point, you might as well,
So
bro.
he's gonna let him go.
His dad really be on some shit like, nigga, is he dead? No, let him go.
Get up.
He's not dead yet. Leave him alone.
That nigga's seeing 6 rings right now. I ain't
Like
talking
the
sneakers. That nigga punched him into a flashback. I love when niggas get knocked into a flashback, yeah.
俺がこいつを信じていなければ、もう俺は戦えないよ。親父が越えられなかった壁を俺が越える。親父のため、何よりも自分のために。
It's lucky it's anime time. In real life, you would have woke up in a locker room. I'm surprised me I don't got the green shit in his eye. Oh, there it is.
It's like the Kuroko no basket zone.
Oh, yeah. I thought he was about to knock out the
Yeah,
ref.
me too.
I was like, nah, he's concussed. Get him out, sir. Get him out. About to fight the ref. Or not. That's the bell.
The dying Miyata is saved by the bell.
Nah, that ended the match, bro. They ring the bell and you just fall into your trainer's hands. Like, I can't stand up.
これ以上はまずい。ガードは固めろよ。どうした？聞こえとらんのか？聞こえるよ、ちゃんと。雨が。
His ears are bleeding, my brother.
My boy said I can even hear the rain.
Damn, Miyata. Wow, bro. That nigga is distorted.
That nigga, literally, his life is distorted. He's hearing static from TV right now, bro.
私のキャリアの中でもあれほどのファイティングスピリッツのファイターはいなかった。
Bro, there's nobody with more fighting spirit than that. Boy about to fucking die.
全力でフィニッシュさせてもらおう。
I respect that.
Yeah.
So if you lose it, it ain't nobody else's fault but his.
フィニッシュに持っていけるのか。このタイミングじゃない。
Oh shit. Oh shit.
と同時に反応しなきゃ。
Oh, shit.
Body shot. Damn.
Watch out, watch out. Oh.
Damn.
Oh,
Damn.
damn.
Damn. Damn. Damn. Miyata is not looking good for you, sir.
Bro, nigga about to get shut off right now.
Nah, Miyata is trash, bro.
Nigga, the TV is fully broken in this nigga's mind.
Yeah, like what?
Like,
So this nigga be fighting to his limit. So like, nigga, what kind of fighter?
Past it though.
This is definitely past the limit, bro.
Like he's
nigga,
gonna have.
he's living. Nigga, he's so dazed he thinks he's on LSD. My nigga, look at his arm over here
He
melting
knocked
and
this
shit,
nigga
bro.
into a trip.
Come on, man.
LSD.
I was
Thank
about to
you.
be like,
避けた。
Oh shit.
nah.
He baited him.
Miyata's
He's gonna hit him
done.
with the counter.
あの体勢は。
Oh yeah, he did bait him.
He got him. Trust me.
Yeah, he got him. He's gonna hit it right here.
Oh!
The nigga's jaw is gone, bro. He ain't eating the same for life.
Oh my god! No, 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 no!
Even
got
I'm
the-
shocked.
He's even I'm shocked.
ダッダーン。信じられない光景です。ジミー・シスパーダウン。宮田ステイのカウンターで逆転のダウンを奪いました。
Yeah, but I don't know. Bro.
You gotta hope that nigga,
Nigga, the
don't come
way
back
I
up.
want you to, you gotta sit down after that, bro. I can't.
It makes sense though, because he used Jimmy's momentum against him and shit. So that's why the punch hit so hard too.
Yep.
Was all I got. What was that?
Is that they won? He threw in the towel.
That's just
A
red.
red towel?
That nigga's so fucked up. He see it red and not white.
Wow.
Oh wow! One
Yo,
shot,
what
one
shit?
kill. What's the deal?
There isn't even a twitch.
ジミーシスパー破れる
Yeah, rig that. Rig that.
Nah, that's like Tom Brady and the Falcons in the Super Bowl, nigga. It was 28-3. It was 28-3.
よくやったおめでとう一郎君
You gotta clap it up for Miyata, man. Good job.
My nigga
Good job.
Miyata, yo.
Good job. Gotta clap it up for Miyata, man.
Ichiro!
He said he just hears rain. It's his
Smile.
window.
Yeah!
It's a great show, man.
確かに一郎が笑った
ハートだぜ
Yeah, you gotta have
He should
horror.
have just punched the little kid after that.
That's messed up. What the-
Nah, I would have been like, yo, you're ready for the future.
となると
Just slept a little nigga.
Yeah, what kind of abuse?
Hey, get ready to be a boxer, kid.
Ippo might be champion when he get back, though.
Nah. He's gonna be 5.
Nigga,
Champ, that
Ippo.
means he beat the other dude, bro. The grown dude. What's that?
Takamura.
But he's not going back to
Not
Japan right
Takamura, the
now.
one that's in his class.
Yeah, I forget his name. The
Sendo.
dude pulled up. Yeah.
No, not Sendo, bro.
Sendo's a champion in his class.
No, Sendo's the dude that he beat against the rookie tournament. I'm
No,
talking
isn't that
about.
Rocky?
His name is Rocky. His Sendo is his real name, and Rocky's his nickname. Yeah,
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure.
Are you sure, bro?
I put my life savings on that shit. Come out with a new car, nigga. Look it up. You can go up there. Two rookies of the
bet
year.
on
Look
the
at the
dark horse?
details. They don't got details on this shit?
They should, but
Forget it, but I know I'm right.
yeah. So Miyata wins. He
Yep.
comes out on top in Thailand. He's going to another place right now to continue to fight strong fighters. So Miyata's having his own little arc training. So it's as if they're preparing for this ultimate rematch, and that's why I feel like by the time he gets back to Japan,
Oh, because he's not going directly back to Japan.
Yeah, he's not
going
gonna-
somewhere else.
Cause he said
not- yeah.
when I get back, I wonder how he'll be.
Oh, I thought you were saying that because he's getting back now.
that's
type
why I was
shit.
like he will be
Okay.
a champion by the time
Okay.
he gets back.
That's what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? And obviously Ippo would accept a challenge from Miyata if he's champion. You know what I'm saying? Because why not? You know?
Yeah.
It's one of the niggas I used to look up
Yeah.
to. But that's how usually my predictions and shit doesn't really go too well. So
Nah, but I feel what you're saying though, because the same way how the current champion right now feel, because he's able to go off and fight in the world type shit, but he said, yo, before I do that, I got unfinished business, and he chose to fight Ippo. So Ippo may have the same type of sentiment when he becomes champion, has the ability to go off and go for the world title. Before I do that, I gotta fight this nigga Miyata and shit. Ichiro.
Yes, watching this show, man, really frustrates me sometimes, man. I'm like, yo, there's gonna be residual effects of what they're letting my man Miyata go through.
yeah.
Like when that nigga 40, bro, like nah, they did him dirty, bro. Like,
He's gonna be like you.
nah, what you mean like me?
Yo, Miyata's definitely
Yeah,
Miyata is definitely one of those fighters that really just fights past his limit all the time, and it's like, yo, man, like I ain't gonna lie, that was the most shocking fight results I've seen here because I thought he was really chalked, and seeing that win, I was just as shocked. So this show really is really good at being suspenseful to the very, very end.
I'm not gonna lie though, his dad is definitely tripping. His dad, as soon as he said, "I'm hearing rain," if that's my son, and he's like, "I'm hearing rain," I hear your voice so clearly, and I hear the rain. I'm like, yeah, nah, we're good with this fight. We're good with this fight.
I mean, yo, bro, what's the forecast today? It's clear skies. Nah, get this nigga the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Your boy was seeing static. Your boy was seeing a TV from the flea market. That's how bad
You want to
he
give
was
your son a
distorted,
chance
bro.
real quick? Like knowing, like he said, he's pointing out the irony at the fact that it was his very punch that he's trying to pull off that actually ended my career, and he was there for that, and he was attempting to take a step into into the next level of his boxing career while doing the same punch that ended mine. So I feel like as a father and as a fighter, you might want to let him try to attempt this.
No.
Yeah, but here's my thing, right?
Nah.
I understand. At the end of the day, you would want your child to be the best at whatever they do. You know, you don't want them to give up. You do want to give them their all. However, I see you get knocked out already, right? Pretty bad. And you over here seeing sunshines, rainbows, static, leprechauns, and you hearing rain in the middle of an arena, in the middle of a closed arena. It gets to a point where it's like, as a father, it's like, I want to see you pull this off. But is it worth it for the long-term effect that it's going to have on you? And this is just anime, because the reality of this shit, CTE is a real thing. Yeah. You know?
But CTE is the real thing, and they still play football.
Still boxing in real life.
Yeah, they still box in real life.
But like,
yeah, but
you
here's
wouldn't
my
want,
thing.
you wouldn't want your son to go through that if you
that's
had
what I'm
the
saying.
option.
Like, if I knew,
I'm training my son to be a boxer though. It's always a possibility.
But put
He's
it
a boxer.
this way,
there's always a possibility, but at a certain point in time, like, there is a time when you need to throw in the towel, and I think at that time he needed to throw in that towel. Granted,
Clearly not, because he won.
well, he
it's
won.
not-
He
nah,
took
nah,
a chance.
nah.
Other dude was telling him to take. He took a
won.
very dangerous chance, but as a father,
If he threw in the towel, MIYATA would not be a boxer.
so let me ask you something. From the outside looking in, if this was a real boxing match, right, and you saw some shit like that, right?
Yeah, this happens in real life boxing, guys. It's not like this really happens, and people see their kids in it. If you're into boxing, into
Fuck
the sport,
that.
you
Y'all
understand that boxing is like going to boxing thinking niggas not gonna get knocked out. That's
Nah, it's not that I don't
Nah,
think I'm
it's
gonna get
basically
knocked
this,
out.
nigga.
It's
It's not
just
like my
like,
son's gonna get knocked out, nigga. But it's like, yo, if my kid's playing football and I'm like, yo, I almost won a championship, but I lost it by one play. My son gets a concussion on the play before.
That's different though.
What's the difference?
Because boxing is literally a contact punch.
So my son comes off from boxing.
Football is like,
My
you're
son
not
comes off from
supposed to be
boxing.
getting knocked
My
out
son
like
comes off
that.
from boxing, right? Yo, he got one more round to go.
They literally have him for KO.
He got one more round to go. My kid comes to the corner. I can clearly tell my kid has a concussion. There's no question this nigga got a concussion.
Wait, so what? You're saying he has a concussion?
100%
you know the reality of
There's
this.
no
Like,
way you are seeing stars and hearing shit that you don't have a concussion.
You know the reality of that.
concussion,
Like, if you brought that,
Really?
if you brought that to a doctor,
They brought
if you brought
concussion,
that
but I don't
to
know if they said that was a guarantee. It was
Nah,
a
bro,
if you brought that to a
have a
doctor,
concussion,
right?
bro.
And
Jerry
they
hit that on the
diagnose
TV.
they diagnose
This
that,
nigga
they
got a
would say
concussion,
that
my
he
nigga.
has. They would say that he has a concussion. It probably wouldn't be like a huge concussion, but they would say that he has some form of a concussion.
Whenever you hit your head, you have
Because
a
like when
concussion,
I got,
for the
because
most
that
part.
time,
Whenever
y'all
you hit your
remember.
head, you have a concussion.
No,
If you hit your
here's the
head
thing.
At a certain
Here's
degree
the
in
thing.
football, they'll say, put it this way, most niggas at some point or another, if you hit somebody helmet to helmet, you probably got a
Here's
small
the thing.
concussion.
When I got my concussion, the time when I had my concussion, right? When I went to the doctors, right? I was like, he asked me, he's like, have you ever had a concussion before? I'm like, nah, not that I know of. Then he's like, let me ask you something. Have you ever banged your head and like ever like seen like a quick flash or something and got a little bit dazed, but you were able to get back up? I'm like, yeah, that's happened to me a couple times. He's like, those were forms of concussions.
I
They
got
were brief
concussed a couple times,
He's like,
man.
and then he's like, the more times it happens, the worse it gets when it happens again. You know what I'm saying? So that was still a form. A doctor would say that was a form.
And my
of
kid's
concussion
bleeding from
that
his
he had.
ears. Nah, I'm good, bro.
Oh, yeah,
I'm good.
yeah,
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
I mean, in
Nah,
reality,
but
niggas
boxing,
bleed
that
though.
happens. That's
Yeah,
why, like the other time was different because nigga broke his foot.
Yeah,
that's why
that's
I was
different.
like, yo, like nigga, you're literally pushing a broken like. I don't know how to diagnose a nigga got concussed. We really don't.
That nigga got
Like based on that, we really still don't know. You could get hit and bleed and still not be a concussion.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. To me, I thought his eardrum popped. Like that's what I thought.
So
like
if
his
you
ear
think,
something
so
broke.
if your son came to see you, and he was like, Dad, I can hear rain right now. You wouldn't think that
If
nigga
he's
has a
boxer,
concussion?
I would expect him to hear
And the
rain
father was
as
actually a boxer
bro.
too. If you
That's what I'm
coming
saying,
in,
my nigga. Like you mean,
yeah.
that's the thing too. That's a good
Boxing,
point. Yeah, his
yeah.
father was
That
a
nigga got
boxer,
a boxer.
so you know that's
Yo,
just not
I
far-fetched.
don't
Like,
think if you hear rain, in your ears that means you have a concussion. Nigga. You could get hit in your eardrum, nigga, and your eardrum gets fucked up, bro. That doesn't mean you have a concussion.
He has a concussion, bro.
They actually didn't confirm he had a concussion. They said it's a possibility.
As much as I don't know, you don't know either. And that's a fact.
Concussion.
Now, that's a fact. We both don't know.
To Robbie's point, if you're
nigga, he was up. He literally walked out the ring, talked to the kid, heard him, put it up. Like, nigga, at the end of the day, we both don't know. You are not accurate. You're not a doctor. You don't have the facts. Just like I don't. We don't know what happened to him.
To Robbie's point with the ear thing, like your ears could be ringing and you could not have it.
Yeah, nigga. Like,
that could happen. Like every time your ears ring, that doesn't mean that you have a
based on what I've seen, based off the people that I've seen have concussions.
I got
in the
hit
way
in my eardrum plenty of times. I didn't have a concussion where I couldn't hear shit, man.
Yeah,
like, people get hit in the eardrums, bro.
Yeah, I'll be $150,000, bro. I've seen a lot fights. Not even as UFC, boxing alone, that niggas was banged up way worse than MIYATA, and they kept fighting and shit like that. Like fucking eye gushing, nose busted, and niggas are still fighting. Niggas had broken noses and kept fighting, my nigga. They'll be in the corner literally pushing it back in place, bro. So it's not too crazy that they kept going with this fight right here.
But that's another thing. That's another perspective too.
I've seen a lot worse.
Me as a father, I get what you guys are saying because he was a boxer, so he's experienced it. But me as a father, I'm not a boxer. You know what I'm saying? So if I saw that with my son, I'd be like, nah, we'd have to throw this out.
Yeah. And you wouldn't be in the corner.
You couldn't do that. If you're his father and you're not in the ring, you can't do that.
No.
You wouldn't be in the corner.
I'm his father.
You wouldn't be in the corner.
You wouldn't.
I wouldn't be able to, if I'm not a trainer, obviously I wouldn't be able to stop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I definitely wouldn't want it to continue if I was a trainer.
So y'all niggas play football, right?
Yeah.
Your son, he got cracked.
Cracked.
You know what I'm saying? He's a little dazed, right? And maybe his ears bleeding. College championship bowl game, right? The coach is like, yo, you can sit out. Yeah, maybe you're the coach. You can sit out. But if you stay in, the ball's going to you. I trust you to catch this game-winning catch.
I'm taking him out the game.
No.
I am not fucking lying. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I've watched hell of documentaries on niggas banging the shit out of you. Y'all know Junior Seau?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen his documentary? That's the scariest shit that I've ever seen in my life, my nigga. He said that literally. He used to go into games, like bang his head, be dazed, sit down for 2 minutes.
It's a one play.
We're talking about this whole situation.
One play.
This is not Junior Seau. This is one play.
No, it's still regardless of what, it still has an effect because you think that you're gonna, because like yo, I am basing it off of that just because like yo, I'm telling you right now.
He gave you a scenario.
Hold on, wait, listen.
He had no history of him taking no L's, nigga. That's just the first play.
No, that's the only play. But my thing is like based on what I've seen, and I'm telling you, based off that documentary, when you do that shit once and it happens again, you're gonna be comfortable keep doing that over and over and over again, and that's a pattern with players.
Well,
that's a pattern with players. So I would tell you, yo, if you're dazed, I'd be like, yo, you gotta set out the rest of the game. That's why they take so many protocols on shit like that now.
Bro, if my kids in
That's
college,
a fact,
if
bro.
my kids in
I'm
college,
telling you, based off
this
the
is
shit
the thing.
I
This is the
watch.
thing. If my kids in college, to answer your question in the most educated way, my kid is in college, is a doctor on the sideline. If my doctor looked my son in his eyes and then looked me and said, yeah, he got a concussion, he's not playing, my nigga.
Wait,
because that's how it works.
You don't think a college football doctor would be like? Cause I feel like we've seen this happen in professional sport.
I think,
Yes,
but
we
you know what I'm
saying?
saying?
If you play football
Recently?
and boxing, this happens all the time.
But I'm basically putting it
Often.
saying I've seen niggas on the sideline tell
Nowadays,
niggas in
bro,
high school
they're not letting
like,
you
nah,
play.
You can't play no more. You got
Right. So
My nigga, if
Nowadays-
the doctor on the sideline looked at me and said, yo, I'm just letting you know. Like, don't get me wrong, I think the doctor would be like, yo, coach, if it's one more play.
Because the real
you
question
wanna
is-
play,
No,
you wanna play.
nowadays-
But I'm just
I'm
letting you know he got a
telling you,
concussion.
bro.
And if he
bro.
looks at me and is like, yo, this kid has a concussion. He can play one more play, but he got a concussion. So you make your decision on what you want to do? I'm not going to do that.
No, nowadays I'm telling you,
I'm
bro,
telling you,
they're not letting
you
that
feel
player
you
play,
can?
bro. I'm telling you, they're
Get
not letting that
off
player.
that
Like
I'm not
now,
doing
in the
it.
game of football now, even in college football,
I
because
won't blame you if you want
watch
to.
a lot of
Hey,
college
hey,
football.
I won't
They're not
blame you if
letting
you
that
want
kid
to
play.
get
Yeah,
play.
y'all saying
They're not
that
letting
basically
the doctor's
if
not
he
letting
had a
that kid play.
concussion, what if he's
If he
doesn't
had
have
a
a concussion, he's still hearing rain and his head is ringing.
If the doctor tells me, because once I'm clearly not a doctor, if the doctor tells me he's good, he doesn't have a concussion, all right, go ahead.
If he
You tell me
doesn't-
that
if he-
concussion, go
if he
ahead.
doesn't have a concussion,
I can only use the information I have.
if he
If there's
doesn't
no
have a
doctor
concussion,
around
yeah.
and he's dazed, I think you got a concussion. I'm not letting you play. Now, if the doctor goes up to me and says, yo, He's good. Like they put the light in your eye. Can you make your eye do this? Can you do that? Yo, you have a headache. They do the whole little check shit. Now don't get me wrong. What niggas really do, they lie to the doctor. My son lies to the doctor. Then that's a different story. Because niggas will be like, nah. You seen? Nah, it didn't happen. And they'll play the last play. But I'm just saying, if I have the choice and the doctor says my son got a concussion, I'm not gonna say, well, nigga, college championship, nigga. Like,
and the reality of it now in this game of football now, they're 1,000%.
And then what
if you have a concussion, they are 1,000% taking you out the game.
And if right now, so here's my question, Joel. So you let your kid play that last play.
They could try to tell me I was a liar.
Fucking railed again, nigga. Cracked. You don't think that made that concussion much worse? Now how does that fare for your kid going forward?
But that's y'all.
And my kid doesn't go to.
That's y'all.
You're assuming he's gonna get a touchdown.
No,
You're saying that hypothetical on top of the hypothetical.
You're saying that he has a concussion.
But I said the doctor said
this
that.
is never.
I didn't assume that.
I know, but like in my scenario, and even in MIYATA, we don't know if he has a concussion.
We don't
know if he has a concussion. And in my
don't.
scenario, I never said that he was going to be.
But my point, I think the dad is a boxer and he could know if his son got a concussion, and he clearly knew he didn't when he told him what to do. That's why I'm saying his ears were ringing. That's all they said. It wasn't like
that nigga. Do you believe his judgment? He already let him go with a broken foot.
He's back,
I mean,
right? Niggas back.
That's ready to play with anything.
I said with that one is more.
But I'm just saying, like that's what I'm saying. Even if he had a concussion, the nigga gonna let him go. You don't care.
This one makes more sense. I'm saying this makes more sense in boxing, bro. I know in boxing, if a nigga's foot is literally broken and you can't move it, they're not gonna make you. You can't move your foot, nigga. Like. That is two different scenarios. That's why I'm like, that was nigga. He literally stood in the ring and did. Why would I send a fighter in the ring and he can't move his foot, my nigga?
Yeah, I would have thrown the top.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That doesn't make sense in boxing.
No, basically what I'm saying to you. Basically what I'm saying to you.
If your ears is ringing, they'll send you back.
No, basically what I'm saying is that you're saying the dad is a boxer. So like he would know. But nigga, if he's a boxer, he should know that I shouldn't send my son with a broken foot either. He didn't know that. So I don't trust his judgment. I don't trust his judgment.
I can trust his judgment.
I don't trust his judgment
in that form because he knows that type of injury.
And he also should know that I can't go with a broken foot. So I don't trust your judgment. That's it. Like, I don't trust your judgment.
No,
if he didn't let him fight with a broken foot, then he's like, he might know. He don't know.
This is basically what I'm saying. If you got that answer wrong, then you got every answer. There's no way you can get any answer.
I'm saying I do not trust you.
That's false. That's not logic. That's not logical.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
If you made a dumbass, a straight stupid
if you make
decision.
one dumbass decision, that'll make every decision you make is gonna be dumbass. That's not true.
No, but if I see you make the dumbest decision, then I wouldn't believe you in that.
That's not logical. That's
It's in the same realm.
That form of
both of you guys are right in the sense. Robbie's right in the sense of, well, just because you make one bad decision, that doesn't dictate every decision that you make in the future. You're right in the sense of, yo, if you're on the outside looking in and you're seeing it, because you made that one bad decision, I'm not going to trust you with the next decision that you make. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't trust him. But that doesn't mean that the decisions moving forward would be the wrong decision.
Correct.
And the thing too, you guys gotta put into consideration, both situations are very different because the foot scenario, this nigga wanted to, like he wasn't unconscious, nothing. His brain was completely good and he wanted to fight, nigga. And then at the end of the day, if the fighter wants to keep fighting too, sometimes you gotta give in to the fighter, and that's a scenario. I don't know how broken your foot is. Let's go. Then when he's out there, he's like, yo, this nigga is barely moving. His foot can't even. And that's what I'm saying. Like, he's even crazy for trying to box.
But you argue when he had a broken foot that the nigga was completely wrong that time.
At the end of the day, the fighter should know, like, yo, my nigga, you think you're that good that with a broken foot, you could go in the ring and beat this? Like, you honestly think you're that good, my nigga, to do that? True.
When that was the whole broken foot
Robbie
situation,
said he should not have foot. He said, yo, that dad's wilding out. You didn't say that
Rob
when
was
he had
at fault. Yeah, he said the father was at fault. And he said that, and he was like, yo, at the end of the day, there's certain times with the fighter, it's like he's so determined to go back in the fight. Sometimes you can't go against that. But at the end of the day, he said the father's bugging for that though.
Fuck, I can't, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, trust me, I'm a father.
Because the best way to put it, I could see.
Yeah, like, fuck, I can't. What you talking about?
As a boxer or a coach, I feel like you could tell a boxer's paying more in like the mind and concussions because you're used to it. Then I don't really know how bad.
But you don't think he could have thrown the white towel in?
I don't know. Could you throw a white towel if you have a broken foot? I don't know.
No, I'm saying like the boxing corner can throw in a white towel for you because there's boxers that will never quit. So the corner has to be like, no.
I understand, but I'm saying I've never seen a boxing match where someone broke their foot. Like that scenario.
But they don't try to fight.
I'm saying boxing though. I'm saying that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's the most random shit. That's why I don't even get that episode because I've never seen someone break their foot in boxing and then attempt to. So I don't even know if they throw in the top. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know
Nigga,
how
y'all
you even
throwing
go.
it. You can throw the
Concussion,
top.
I feel like I know for a fact you're not in the right state of mind. I could make that decision for you. But your foot, you're still in the right state of mind if your foot's broken,
Like,
my nigga.
anytime I see
Nah, you
somebody
make
break a
decisions.
leg or something, nigga, the fight never continued.
Yeah. You can-
They can't even fucking move.
Yeah,
you
but
know
that's
what I'm
what
like?
I'm
You
job
didn't
to
have
throw
to
in
announce it.
towels.
The ref would be like,
Yeah.
yo, nigga. That's why I didn't get that shit because I'm like, yo, everyone can't tell. Everyone in the ring was like, yo, his foot's broken. Ref still let like, nigga, the nigga's foot is broken.
In
bro.
real life, a
I
ref
don't
would
think
stop
that
it
would
before they
happen,
have to
bro.
wait for the corner to stop
Yeah,
it. Like
on
in
that
real
case.
life, they're like, nigga, you're fucking wilding, my nigga. Like, nah.
I can't front. I think that in real life, the ref would have stopped that fight too. When the round ended and the nigga just fell into a nigga's hand, nigga, what's going on? We gotta stop the match. Cause right now, in real boxing, they would have been stopped that fight a long time ago. Like, this kid can't defend it, he's getting fucked up. You gotta stop the fight, bro.
He could defend himself though.
Like, put it.
Majority of punches he was dodging.
I see people get stopped for less than that. Like in boxing now, not
So
maybe
your
not
son-
boxing back then.
Your son's ears ringing. Your son's ears ringing. He got cracked, right?
Yeah, yep.
He doesn't have concussion. You gonna send him in there? Like he's in the state
Yeah.
of MIYATA. He's in
Does-
MIYATA
and,
state.
and I have a doctor that says he doesn't have a concussion.
Yeah.
Go ahead. That's up to you now. Yeah, for real. My problem is this, Joe.
But yo,
my
he
kid,
can
my
still
kid
go win and his eardrums, he can never
get
hit
ruptured.
again.
Yeah, he can
Like,
get
that's
ruptured.
like,
Nah,
that's
you
the thing
can't
I'm
rupture
saying. Everyone
eardrums.
seems like just concussion.
No,
I'm
no,
like,
no.
his eardrums
But Robbie, here's the
nigga,
thing.
like,
I'm
it's
basically
more-
saying if a doctor looks at me and says yes,
That he doesn't have a concussion.
and I say, all right, does he have a ruptured eardrum? Because a ruptured
No, he
eardrum,
don't.
maybe.
But if he
Nah,
gets it
yeah,
again, he
yeah,
gets
we're
it
not
again,
doing
he
that.
will.
Then we're not
He
doing
will.
that. Then we're
If
not
he-
doing that.
No,
Then
no,
we're
I'm saying
not
no,
doing that. 'Cause you can lose your hearing forever.
But you can't tell. That's what I'm saying. So I can't tell if your shit is broke. Like just
I
looking
gotta
at
examine
it.
your shit
A
to really
concussion,
see.
I could look at you and tell you if I could basically looking at you and yo, you got a concussion, nigga. I don't think I could look at you and be like,
I
yo,
think you could look
some-
at
like
I don't know for
arm and
sure,
certain
but-
stuff, but I don't think anything you could look at and be like, yo, Joel, like that's a broken eardrum.
Because
Like,
even
I
in
don't
the,
know.
in
I
the
would
fight
think-
right there, they said like he might have a concussion. 'Cause I remember when they like
That guy, the other dude was like, yo, no, this nigga got a concussion.
yeah, he was like, I think he got a concussion. That's why he kept looking at the dad like, yo, my nigga,
See,
I think you're
I
wrong
would
for
have been a nigga behind the dad, like, you really gonna let him do that shit? You wilding out. Like, yo, your son could, like, I don't know. There's certain things, like, I don't play with. Like, long-term shit. Like, yo, there's some shit my kid could be fucked up long-term. I'm not gonna put my kid
A
in that
foot,
position.
broken foot boxing, and you keep boxing. That's a long term.
I'm
like,
not
you
doing
might
that
never
either.
walk.
I'm not
That's
doing
what I'm
neither
trying to
of
say. That was
those.
the most dangerous shit I've ever seen, bro.
My kid,
Nah,
my
and
kid,
that's
my
the
kid's
thing, I don't
getting, my
think-
kid's getting dragged at the ring in both them fights.
all
nigga.
cases,
I don't care what you talking about.
and
And
that-
they gonna stumble. Yeah, but I want to fight. Nigga, get your fucking
Bro, you can't even. He couldn't even move his foot, bro.
It's
He
like,
just
get your
stood in
stupid
one
ass
spot,
out
my
of here,
nigga.
nigga. Like, what's
Like,
wrong with you?
I think that shit was exaggerative.
that's
bro.
what I'm
Nah,
saying,
that's
nigga.
why-
That was really crazy, bro. Like, that's why
And I
I
don't
think
think-
that shit altered how we even looking at this shit now. Cause that was so crazy. Where like, nigga, you have a broken foot.
And
nigga.
put it this way. I'll say this from experience. There was a kid that played on our team. This nigga got like 4 or 5 concussions, nigga, at our school, nigga. The nigga kept playing. By the end of our senior year, just senior year, nigga, that nigga was, he could not get hit anymore. You cannot play no more. Why? Nigga, you get another concussion, you're fucked. My nigga, a kid will keep playing. A kid don't care. Like, yo, I keep playing football, I'm gonna play. I seen niggas rupture spleens, come back. I seen a nigga tear his ACL. You niggas know the nigga. Nigga tore his ACL 6 times, nigga. Nigga will get it fixed and come back and play again. My nigga, kids don't really care.
Nah, that's not. That's
a parent, I'm not letting my kid do that,
I
bro.
played
I'm not one of
football.
those kids.
I played football and I gave a kid concussion and he never played football again. He just stopped playing. Like
I
some
know,
people,
but-
if you get hit, nigga, some niggas be like, I'm good, nigga. Like,
But
I
I'm
don't
just
think
saying, but I'm
that's-
just
that
saying, I'm
depends.
basically saying I've seen a lot of the opposite. You're right. Some people
Like you,
quit
wait,
forever.
point is, when you were a kid, if you were a kid, you got serious. Like, you tell me you
Nah,
want
I'm
to pull
done.
Garris,
I'm done,
nigga.
nigga.
We
I'm
both, nigga. I'm gonna BL too, nigga.
I'm
not
done.
doing- Bro,
But
I stopped playing football.
But would you
when I
let your
got
kid?
hurt. I'm like, nigga,
But
I'm
here's
good,
my
nigga,
thing.
like-
Would you let your kid though? If your kid had 2
No.
concussions, your dad, he's like, "But dad, I really want to keep playing."
I'd have to
My
look
nigga,
up
what am I
now.
nice though?
Like-
But you know what the problem
Even
is?
if he's nice,
Joe,
bro,
like,
it's not worth it,
that's
bro.
all
I'm
I
If
telling
you
you.
playing football the right way, you shouldn't be getting concussions like that, bro.
Nah,
That's not some shit. No, you're not supposed to be hitting
there's
helmets
another
no
nigga
more.
that's
No,
playing wrong though.
no.
but
I'm
Robbie,
saying the other nigga
hold
can
up,
play
wait,
wrong.
wait. Robbie,
You tore your ACL not because you played wrong, because somebody else played wrong.
No, but no, even
Same
Robbie,
shit,
even
same shit,
concussions.
bro.
I've actually seen niggas getting like thrown to the ground and their head hits the ground,
'cause nigga,
and they
that's
get
called
concussions.
targeting. Niggas
That's
do
not
that to you,
It's
nigga.
not necessarily. They're not necessarily aiming for their
football,
head.
I'm saying the football safety, they've really
You're not supposed to do that.
Extended.
Yeah, they've
it's a
extended
lot.
it.
So I'm basically saying, nigga, if somebody's getting concussion, it's their body's not meant for football. It's not even football. It's just, nigga, you're not supposed to be getting
concussions
You're
like
not
that.
supposed to be going football and just catching concussions.
You're not. But here's the thing.
Jesse should never been playing football. He should
Niggas,
never been playing football.
niggas in the NFL.
Some niggas just ain't
niggas
built
in the
for it,
NFL get concussions because a nigga will tackle
Yeah,
you wrong and fuck you
but
up.
you're saying that
I'm
niggas
saying you
getting
can't control
5
that.
or 4. That's kind of you
Nah,
getting
that is
that
crazy.
many concussions, bro.
I get
you
what he's
shouldn't be
saying. I
playing
get what he's
football, my
saying.
nigga. That's
Yeah,
your
some-
body.
I get what he's saying.
So what
I
is
get what
it?
he's
So
saying.
at that point,
My son got 4 or 5 year old.
My thing is, like, it gets to a point in time.
Baseball, you're
Yeah,
not meant
for
for
sure,
football, my
for
nigga.
sure.
Yeah.
If you're getting multiple concussions
That's
like
wild,
over and
my
over
nigga.
and
Yeah, I
over
just got
again,
another one, like-
you gotta question what you're doing.
Now you playing right way? Are you tackling? Like, what are you doing that's
Like,
making you?
what are you doing that's
But there's
making you get
niggas in the
concussion
NFL that got a lot of them bitches. So I'm guessing they just,
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, they changed it though. That's what I'm saying.
They
now.
changed helmets and shit,
No,
yeah.
I know. That. I'm
Nah,
saying
the
now.
protocol is
They changed
completely
football
different,
for
though.
that.
Yeah,
So I'm
the
saying it
protocol
should
is
be
completely
way less
different.
concussions
Now.
Yeah.
Now is what
if you
that's
get
what
that
I'm
shit,
saying.
I mean, you're just more susceptible than other people.
Nigga, they changed every rule, nigga. They got kickoffs shorter. They got everything
Yeah,
shorter.
that's what like
They're
they
like, nah, you
literally
niggas
chalk
this is
That's
too
why I'm
much.
like now in this day and age, a nigga getting 4 or 5. It's like, what are you doing, my nigga? They
honestly,
literally making it
that's
bad
why
safe
when you
for us.
said
Honestly,
thing.
that's the dumbest position in football back then, nigga. Yo, special teams is that shit I would never want to play in the NFL. Back in the day, yo, run as fast as you can and hit that person as hard as you can across the field, bro. You running as fast as you can. These are some of the fastest athletes in the world, 200 pounds, and just hit somebody as hard as you can. You just a running missile. Like, nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. That's a wild position. And it's not even like you're the nigga getting paid the most money on the team. You're just the run. Like, nah,
I'll
bro.
do that shit all the time.
I hate that shit, bro. I hate a
Give me
kickoff.
$1 million a year, 500,000.
I like kick return because
I hate a kickoff, bro.
Hell of a conversation.
The hell of a conversation is right. I don't know. We don't really all agree on what we would let our kid do, but
Oh, it depends on the degree.
I'm glad you really said that.
I'm saying,
I'm glad you really think that I wouldn't do that.
If you niggas son's
Nigga.
playing boxing or football, you niggas should definitely go learn about concussions.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy because I've definitely voiced this before. I've definitely said, yo, I'm not sure if I would want my child to play football. I've definitely said that
Jerry
before
said
multiple
that
times.
before. He said
Multiple
multiple
times.
times.
That's why it's crazy to me that you wilded out when I said no. When I said
I'm
when
just saying,
I said I was saying
if
about
a nigga's
because
at that peak of his moment right there, where he's at, like he's that level of a fucking all-star football, he about to go into the NFL, and this game right here could really boost up his value going to that
nigga.
shit. For that one play, I think both y'all niggas, football ass niggas, would let it
I
happen.
won't because I've seen documented nigga Junior say I was that nigga.
But that was
like
continuous.
that was the scariest
something that was
shit.
continuous and shit like that. I'm talking about this nigga is this is his first moment that he has some type of shit
Pat,
like that. That's
Pat,
what I'm
the
saying.
reason why I'm saying in that documentary is that even when you hit your head once and then you be like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna go back in the game. It becomes a pattern where you start doing that shit over and over and
But
over
he
again.
didn't
and
even
this shit
say
adds
that
up, bro.
he was concussed though. He just said that was similar to this
I
shit.
think now though, I don't think so. I think if you get it once, I think the school and the team is gonna be on alert with you.
Yeah, they're
You know
gonna be
that,
on
nigga,
alert.
you're
They're gonna be on
prone to
alert. And
concussions.
here's the
Let's
thing.
keep watching
And
him out.
Pat, here's another thing too. Even if he got days, they probably wouldn't let him back in the game, bro. Like they're so on it now.
Yeah.
They're so
You
on
gotta
it.
at least sit on a
Like,
couple plays.
No, but
bro.
that's
like,
why,
they're not- they're definitely not letting you back.
hypothetical
Even if that's the
situation
last play,
that's
they're
on
definitely
you.
not letting you
That's
back
why
in,
it's
bro.
on you though. That's what I'm saying. The
Oh
hypothetical
yeah, no.
is
If it's
on
on me,
you.
then no. Yeah, I'm not letting him back in the game. If it's on me, what?
Fuck you, Dad.
Nigga, fuck
what would you
too,
guys
nigga.
do out there, man? What would you guys do out there in the
Fuck you too,
comments?
little
Let
nigga.
us know down below. Are you taking your son out? Are you leaving him in? What you guys gonna do? If it's first time here, it definitely won't be your last. Make sure you kill, murder, and
Smash
that subscribe button. It's your boy Wells, the Anime King.
You going to the NFL kid, Patrick RT.
It's a man with the maniac. Lucas_RT.
What up? It's your boy DC, man.
Yo, it's your boy Rob City RT. And NFL and college football, they're making it safer. I trust y'all.
And that settles it at
The Round Table.
There's no way. No way.